guys, it's Becky. Welcome to my channel. I'm really excited to share today's video because it's something that I am working on in my personal life, and I love sharing things with you guys pretty much real time. One of my March goals and one of my goals moving forward in my life in general is to move more and sit less. I think people in general, especially in today's culture, sit so much, whether it's at work or watching TV or whatever we do, and it's just sitting, which is really bad for you. So I made a goal to move more and sit less, but something about making goals, you have to not only just make the goal, but you have to decide like what steps can I actually realistically do in my day-to-day life that will move me towards that goal. I sit a lot. I sit a lot as a YouTuber. I'm always emailing or answering comments, or editing takes up a lot of my time. So I'm sitting a lot as a YouTuber. I sit a lot as a homeschool mom. I sit a lot as the person who does all the finances in the family, the paying of the bills and the balancing of the checkbook and all that stuff. I sit a lot. So I think most of us do in general, and I can't even imagine if you have a desk job, you're sitting even more than I am. So I sit a lot for those reasons. Obviously on top of that, like watching TV at night and stuff like that. And then to add to that is the girls have activities a couple times a week, different places where I usually will take them and just kind of hang out and wait for them. And so those things alone equal about 5 to 6 hours of sitting just for the activities for them. That's not counting all the sitting I do at home. So that's a lot of sitting. And even though I try to do productive things while I'm sitting at these places, like I'll edit a video or I will respond to comments or whatever I'm doing, work in my planner, I'm still being productive while I'm sitting, but I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm still sitting. So I had to really think about my life realistically, the day in, the day out, what I do on a usual basis every single day of the week, and think of ideas and ways that I could take what I'm already having to do, my responsibilities that I already have, and kind of integrate more movement into those things. This video is going to be kind of a combination of some of the steps that I'm planning on taking, no pun intended, to add more movement to my life. We have a golden retriever. If you guys know me and know our family, you know Loki is our golden retriever, and so he really needs to walk anyway. I should be taking him for walks, at least a couple times a week for his own sake. But for us too, and of course I let that slide during the winter time because it's cold and it's just gloomy and gross, and I didn't want to get out in the weather. But the weather is warming up here. It's, towards the tail end of winter, gonna be spring here in the next couple weeks, month or so. So getting out and taking a daily walk with him is definitely doable. I'm gonna add that back in at least a few times a week. And that alone will give us a little bit of extra movement and kind of a mood boost in the middle part of the day that I think would do him good and do me good as well. Okay, so today has been a busy day and I need to get a workout in. So a couple things that would be easy excuses for me not to do something. Number one, I usually work out in the living room and I have a hard time getting motivated in any other room in the house, but right now there's some stuff going on in the living room and I can't work out in there. So I'm actually in my bedroom, which I find super distracting for some reason. I also don't have a whole lot of time. So it would be very tempting and easy for me to say, well, I don't have time to do what I wanted to do today or what I feel like I should do today, so I'm just not gonna do anything. But that is actually not the right mentality to have. Something is better than nothing. And I find that when I work out, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, every day, most days, it helps me to kind of keep up the habit of working out. It makes it more and more of a non-negotiable. So don't have a whole lot of time today, but I am going to do this 20-minute upper body workout. It is definitely better than nothing. And I know that I'll feel better after I get it done. Oh, also, full disclosure, I have not even made my bed today. So that's probably one of the reasons why it's distracting for me to work out in here right now, because I want to make my bed. If I make my bed, then I'm going to dust. And if I dust, I'm going to vacuum. And I don't have time for that. So right now I'm choosing me and my 20-minute workout. And I will let the bed go unmade for today. It'll be okay. I can make it tomorrow. Something else that I plan to do to help me to move more is to get up early on certain Sunday mornings and do a workout. Typically, I don't work out on Sundays, but I used to be in the habit of getting up pretty much every Sunday and doing a quick workout before church. But for some reason, that's a habit that I have a really hard time sticking with. But I would like to add that back in at least maybe once or twice a month at least, to get some extra movement in. It kind of serves as a buffer day to maybe make up for a workout that I might have skipped during the week. Maybe it compensates a little bit for a shorter workout that I might have had to do during the week. And like I said before with the quick workouts, I think it helps to eliminate my habit that I personally have of sometimes letting too many days go without a workout. And then the more I do that, the longer those times seem to stretch. So one day turns into 2 and 2 turns into 3. So getting up a couple times a month and doing a Sunday morning workout really helps me to stay motivated, to keep making progress, and overall it just makes me feel good to do that. But I don't like to get up and get sweaty. So what I usually do is something really low impact or just with strength, like with weights. So I don't get all sweaty before church. Definitely something that's not long, maybe it's around 20 minutes. I definitely think it is something that I know I can do because I've done it before. For this month, I'm going to at least shoot for 1 time, maybe 2 times in the whole month where I get up on a Sunday and do a quick workout before church. So it's a nice day and the sun is staying up longer and longer, which means spring is coming and the girls are at an activity. So I have the back parking lot to myself to just take a walk and get some extra movement and fresh air. And I have that mom to thank for it that I saw last year. I don't know why it never occurred to me that I could make use of the time that I'm just sitting around waiting and take a nice walk, stretch my legs, and add some movement to my day. So another thing that I did to help with my movement and being able to stand more and move more and sit less is this kind of like movable laptop stand. I don't have room in my office for a standing desk, but I do have room for this. And this one's really hard to like kind of move around, but I got this one because it is small enough and light enough that I can take it with me on the go. So if I'm at one of the girls' activities, one of the places that we go has like a big table and all this stuff, and I can, if I want, bring this and stand up some of the time instead of sitting the whole time. If you're going to be doing a lot of typing, it's not the sturdiest. But for me, I'm mostly going to be editing. So for me, it's okay, and it serves its purpose of helping me to stand up more and sit down less. To film the outro for this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing little snippets, kind of vlog style, of some goals that I have put in place for myself to sit less and move more. And like we know about any health and fitness journey or any health and fitness goal, really weight loss and a healthier lifestyle is a combination of lots of small things that add up over time. So none of these things are going to be like the make it or break it thing that's going to get me to my goal body or the optimum health, but they're definitely going to add up and have a cumulative effect on my overall healthy lifestyle and my overall health. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to implement these things. And again, none of them have to be done every single day or maybe not even every single week, but small things that I can do to give myself ideas ahead of time. Don't just set a goal and say, okay, I want to move more. How are you going to move more? What steps can you take to make that happen? And so that's exactly what I did in this video, and I hope it was helpful for you guys to give you some ideas. I also want to put this disclaimer in there that you don't have to be doing something 24/7. It's okay to sit down, it's okay to lay down, it's okay to rest and do nothing. I just think for me and for a lot of us, it has become so much a part of our life that we are sitting more than we're actually up and doing things. So I just want to throw that out there, that don't feel like, because I have that tendency that I feel like if I'm sitting down and resting or watching a TV show or whatever, I feel like I need to be up doing something. I've got to go clean this, I need to go do this thing, or I need to go make this list, or I need to go pay this bill. Those things are important and they need to be done, but rest is important too. So keep that in mind when you're planning your ways that you're going to be able to move more and to stand more instead of sitting all the time. Keep that in mind, that rest is important too and definitely deserves a spot pretty high on your priority list. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you'd like to see more, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.